Hi, friends. We are going to read some more poems from Shel Silverstein's Where the Sidewalk Ends. He has other anthologies, collections of poems, Falling Up, A Light in the Attic. There's even more. He's also written children's stories, not just collections of poems. The Missing Piece and The Giving Tree. It's a pretty popular one. You've probably heard The Giving Tree. Um, but we're enjoying his poems now. And actually, although it's May, April is National Poetry Month. So I had planned to read you some in April, but we were very busy with the BFG and then Captain Underpants, so we didn't get to it. So I'm glad we're getting to it now. I'm going to start with a poem called Melinda May. You see Melinda May there? Little girl sitting in a chair. Melinda May. Have you ever heard of tiny Melinda May who ate a monstrous whale? That's a whale. She thought she could, she said she would, so she started in right at the tail. And everyone said, "You're much too small," but that didn't bother Melinda at all. She took little bites and she chewed very slow, just like a good girl should. And in 89 years, she ate that whale because she said she would. Silly story about sticking to your word. Silly poem about sticking to your word. The next one, there's no picture for it, but it says the little blue engine. The little blue engine looked up at the hill. His light was weak, his whistle was shrill. He was tired and small, and the hill was tall. And his face blushed red as he softly said, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." You guys know the story of the little engine that could? So he started up with a chug and a strain, and he puffed and he pulled with might and main, and slowly he climbed a foot at a time. And his engine coughed as he whispered soft, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." With a squeak and a creak and a toot and a sigh, with an extra hope and an extra try, he would not stop. Now he neared the top, and strong and proud he cried out loud, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." He was almost there when, crash, smash, bash, he slid down and mashed into engine hash on the rocks below, which goes to show if the track is tough and the hill is rough, thinking you can just ain't enough. I don't necessarily agree with that one. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. The next one's called I'm Afraid of the Dark. And there is a picture there. The character's name is Ronald Clark. So you see the initials RC there. I'm sorry, it's not Ronald Clark, it's Reginald Clark. Afraid of the dark. I'm Reginald Clark, I'm afraid of the dark, so I always insist on the light on, and my teddy to hug, and my blanket to rub, and my thummy to suck or bite on, and 3 bedtime stories, 2 trips to the toilet, 2 prayers, and 5 hugs from my mommy. I'm Reginald Clark, I'm afraid of the dark, so please do not close this book on me. You guys have little routines before bed, like Reginald? Oh, this was the one I really wanted to read to you. I think I'm gonna save that one for last. Let me go back to that one. I have 2 more before that one. The next one's called My Beard. My beard grows to my toes. I never wear no clothes. I wraps my hair around my bear, and down the road I goes. Silly one. Okay, let me go back to where I left the bookmark, and then I'll go to the last one. Lazy Jane, and this poem is set up like this, straight down the page. And see Lazy Jane down there at the bottom, laying with her mouth open? Lazy, 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 lazy Jane. She wants a drink of water, so she waits and waits and waits and waits and waits for it to rain. So she doesn't get up and get water. She's so lazy, she waits for the rain. All right, the last one I'm going to read to you. Actually, it's not the last one. We have time for more than just one more. Is Hungry Mungry. And there's a very small illustration here. You see his mouth is open. It's like his nose, the top of his mouth, his teeth, and then the bottom of his jaw. Hungry Mungry. Hungry Mungry sat at supper, took his knife and spoon and fork, ate a bowl of mushroom soup, ate a slice of roasted pork, ate a dozen stewed tomatoes, 27 deviled eggs, 15 shrimp, 9 baked potatoes, 32 fried chicken legs, a shank of lamb, a boiled ham, 2 bowls of grits, some black-eyed peas, 4 chocolate shakes, 8 angel cakes, 9 custard pies with Munster cheese, 10 pots of tea, and after he had eaten all that he was able, he poured some broth on the tablecloth and ate the kitchen table. His parents said, "Oh, Hungry Mungry, stop these silly jokes." Mungry opened up his mouth and gulp, he ate his folks. And then he went and ate his house, all the bricks and wood, and then he ate up all the people in the neighborhood. up came 20 angry policemen, shouting, "Stop and cease!" Mungry opened up his mouth and gulp, he ate the police. Soldiers came with tanks and guns. Said Mungry, "They can't harm me." He just smiled and lipped his licks and ate the U.S. Army. Connections to the giants in the BFG who ate people. The president sent all his bombers. Mungry still was calm, put his head back and gulped the planes and gobbled up the bomb. He ate his town and ate the city and ate and ate and ate. And then he said, "I think I'll eat the whole United States." And so he ate Chicago first and munched the water tower. And then he chewed on Pittsburgh, but he found it rather sour. He ate New York and Tennessee and all of Boston town, and drank the Mississippi River just to wash it down. And when he'd eaten every state, each puppy, boy, and girl, he wiped his mouth upon his sleeve and went to eat the world. He ate the Egypt pyramids and every church in Rome, and all the grass in Africa and all the ice in Nome. He ate each hill in green Brazil, and then to make things worse, he decided for dessert, bad mistake, Miss Fletcher. He decided for dessert he'd eat the universe. He started with the moon and stars, and soon as he was done, he gulped the clouds, he sipped the wind, and gobbled up the sun. Then sitting there in the cold, dark air, he started to nibble his feet, then his legs, then his hips, then his neck, then his lips, till he sat there just gnashing his teeth, 'cause nothing was left to eat. When Nicholas was little and he seemed to want snack after snack after snack, I used to call him Hungry Mungry. All right, one more I'm going to read you is called Mary, and there is a picture here. Looks a little bit like the tree from Charlie Brown Christmas, doesn't it? Mary. No one's hanging stockings up, no one's baking pie, no one's looking up to see a new star in the sky, no one's talking brotherhood, no one's giving gifts, and no one loves a Christmas tree on March the 25th. It's true. You got to have your Christmas stuff put away by March the 25th. Your Hanukkah stuff too. All right, we'll do one more. I think I told you we'd do one more before, but I love it so much. We'll do really one more. The search. I went to find a pot of gold that's waiting where the rainbow ends. I searched and searched and searched and searched and searched and searched, and then there it was, deep in the grass, under an old and twisty bough. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine at last. What do I search for now? And I think when I was your age, and I really enjoyed Shel Silverstein, and I still enjoy him today, what I really loved was his rhyming poems, the way that they rhymed, which was one of the reasons I've always really liked Dr. Seuss. Because I think I could write a children's book, and I think I could write some poetry, but I think making it rhyme would be very difficult. So I have a lot of admiration and respect, and I look up to the authors and the poets who can do such a great job telling a story and still making it rhyme. I think it's really pretty incredible. And you can write great stories and great poems that don't rhyme. But I think the ones that do are just so neat. In my opinion, they were always some of my favorites. All right, friends, hopefully the one and only Bob is still on track. I have to check the tracking one more time to get here tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So we would do Poetry Wednesday again. And then as long as the book comes Wednesday, I'll set up a video. I'll record a video Wednesday night. And Thursday morning will be your start with the one and only Bob. But I'll check in with you tomorrow, Wednesday, and let you know what the shipping says. See if it's still on track for Wednesday. All right, my friends? I miss you all. Have a wonderful day.